Howdy everybody, it's Tyson here. Okay, so I just wanted to make a quick video, basically letting you guys know what I'm up to, what I'm doing. So I've done a few camper van videos showing you a couple of different vehicles. I had the old 95 Chevy box van, and then I had an ambulance. I was actually planning on converting both of those into camper vans for van living as I travel the country, but the blue one, the Chevy, the 95 Chevy, it was just at that age where I didn't feel comfortable driving that around around the country. That's a lot of traveling in something like that, and when you get that old, things will start to become brittle and break, and the last thing I want to do is be stranded. If I can prevent that, then I'd like to. But so I ended up selling that to a fellow who converted it into a camper van. He did a really good job. He updated me on it. He sent me pictures. I'd like to actually go and visit him and do a video of the conversion that he did on it. That would be really neat. So then I had the ambulance that I was actually planning on making some changes to and converting that. I had injection issues on that, or I think it may have actually been the wiring harness for the injectors, because I reached my hand back there to feel if it was connected properly or not, and it shocked me good. There were a bunch of bare wires on the harness, and so it was probably jumping power across to each other, or maybe arcing to the block. I don't know exactly. I coated it in a rubberized Plastidip coating, and that helped it a little bit, but it was still, had a long startup, and it took about 15 to 20 minutes before it would actually run good. So I ended up selling that. That had high miles on it too. It was like 500 and almost 540,000 miles on it, which really isn't too bad for a 7.3 diesel. Those things can go over 1,000,000 miles. There was actually a lot of them from the lot that came from that had about 800,000 miles on it. So if you take care of them, they'll go a long ways. But with those injection problems that were going on, I just didn't feel comfortable keeping it, so I sold it, and to a guy that's going to be using it for his business, not really a camper van thing or anything like that. And then, so my plan for that is I am going to still be doing that. I've been keeping an eye out on a few vehicles. I'm going to use an ambulance, and I've just been debating on whether to use the ambulance with the box on the back or the van style that I showed in the video that I had. So comment in the comments below and you let me know what you feel is a good option. I know we all have our own things that we like, but it's still nice to get other people's opinions. I'll probably end up, the pros and cons between those is the van style, like the one that I had the video on. The good thing about that is that you'll fit through a lot of things. It's narrower, it's close to the same height, it's a little bit shorter, and it's more aerodynamic, so you don't have as big of a wind cell, and you'll get a little bit better fuel economy with it. And that plays a big role into a decision, because I travel a lot, and that adds up, the cost of fuel. So the box style van, though, has a lot more, or of ambulance, has a lot more room in it. It's got a lot more compartments, storage areas that are square. They're not like curved with the side of the van. It's just a lot better use of space, in my opinion. A lot easier to work with, but it's more of a wind cell, so it uses more fuel. If I could get the same fuel economy out of that as I did the regular van style, then hands down I would go with the box. So I'm probably going to be going with the box style of ambulance. I'll be purchasing one here within the next couple months, and then I'll be making changes to it and building it out into a van that I can actually live in while I'm on the road. I may actually turn it into a permanent living situation. I don't know yet. It just depends on where my life takes me at this point in time, and in the future. But I for sure will be living in it as I travel the country. I buy a lot of things from the military, and other places that I have to travel to go get those things, those items, and pick them up. And it's nice to have something to live in that's like home while you're on the road. That way you can park and sleep or eat or stop somewhere, sightsee, like just do all that kind of stuff while I'm on the road. So that is something that I'm still doing. That's why you haven't seen any of the van videos that I've been doing for planning on for a camper van conversion. You haven't seen anything come out of that because I haven't got a vehicle that I feel comfortable doing that with and investing that kind of money into that is reliable enough and set up the way that I want it. So that's to come. Look for that in the future. Vaporizer stuff, you know, I've pretty well cut back on that. I don't do that a whole lot anymore. It costs so much money, and I had so much time invested into that, and really it kind of ruined some relationships, and because of the amount of time that I had into that, and it's just that's not worth it to me. I am single now, so you know I do have more time, but I don't have the funding for it anymore, so it costs a lot of money. I literally put over $12,000 into that, and for you not to have anything out of it, for you to just do something, you know, and test things and do development and not have it be for profit is you know, it's just a drain on the finances, and it gets to a point where I had to decide whether I'm going to continue it like I was or whether I'm not, and I decided to, you know, put a halt on that for a while until I'm in a position to where I can actually do that again, because I enjoy that. That's my passion. I love to do that stuff, and so I will you know, pick up on that a bit in the future as time and money allow, but it's not something that I'm going to like really continue to do on a dedicated basis for now, at least. So wanted to update you on that. I will be also posting random videos on my channel. It's kind of going to gear towards whatever, really, you know, whatever I feel I want to put on there, and you know, I might sneak a vaporizer video, hydrogen video in there once in a while, stuff like that, some how-to videos. But yeah, so I just wanted to update you guys on where I'm at, on some of the plans that I have, and just comment below, you know, what you think, what you feel. I'm sure some of you are disappointed that I'm not going to be doing vaporizer videos as much, and that I haven't been, and that I haven't done some follow-up videos on that stuff. But really, my life has really taken a completely different turn that I wasn't planning on, I wasn't expecting. I've had some stuff happen that's just, that you really wouldn't believe. It's really sad, but so yeah, just please keep following, subscribe, comment on my videos, like them, and you know, share positive words of encouragement, and I'll put some videos with good content up and keep the channel going. But and you know, do stuff that you guys like. Throw something out there. You know, let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll see what I can do to make a video on it, because I do enjoy that. So, all right, everybody, you take care. Have a great day. Take care of yourself, and always love yourself and love everyone around you. And that's really important. That's, you know, love in this world will change the world if everybody has more of it. So change it for the better. But take care, guys.